Hi guys, it's Miss Kerrigan. I'm the Dean of Students here at Renaissance Charter School St. Lucie, and here is a video summarizing our arrival and dismissal procedures for the 2020-2021 school year. I wanted to start off with a graphic image so you could kind of see the layout of the school. I understand that there are some new families joining us. There are returning families going to watch this video, trying to understand any new procedures that we have this year. So as far as the layout of the school, here in this picture, you can see the front of the school area is highlighted with yellow arrows, and it says bus and van. That's the part of the school that has the fire lane. You know, on Kashmir Boulevard, there's the first entrance to the school that would take you past these yellow and, into these yellow arrows. And then there's the second entrance of the school that has the sign and the marquee, if you have driven into this building before. So there we have the front of the school area, and then we also, in red here on the right, we have our parent pickup area and the staff parking lot. Parent pickup area is designated in red, and we call that internally, we call that our car loop. So that is the phrase and terminology that we use to define this area of the building. So we have the front of the school and we have car loop. Let me go back to that real quick because for this year, a new change that you can expect is in the front of the school where I've marked bus and van. That is going to be the location where students are dropped off and picked up by school buses, the yellow school buses, as well as the vans, the third-party contracting companies that we are the vendors, the community partners that we work with that transport students. So one of the examples of a van would be like the Boys and Girls Club van. They come here, they transport students back to the Boys and Girls Club after school. So the front of the school this year will only exclusively be used for bus and van. We will not have any parent pickup or drop off in this location of the school. All parent pickup and drop off will be through the 4 lanes of car loop that you can see here on the red with the red arrows. Okay, so for arrival procedures for this year, if your child is a car rider, they're going to be riding with you in the vehicle, they're going to come through our car loop area that is designated by the 4 red arrows. The procedure is that when you hear the whistle blow, all the cars have come to a stop, you're going to hear that whistle blow, and your child will get out of the vehicle and stand next to the vehicle. There will be people taking temperatures at your vehicle. No children will be entering the building until their temperature is taken, and it will be taken right there standing next to your vehicle. So as soon as the temperature has been taken, the student can make their way into the school building. If your child is a bus rider, you can look on the right-hand side of the screen and you will see that bus riders will be dropped off in the front of the school by their school bus, by those yellow arrows in the previous picture. They're gonna have their temperature taken right there at the front doors. If for any reason there is a high temperature or something suspicious, bus riders will be taken immediately to the COVID annex, the clinic isolation room, where we will have students with suspect symptoms that we will then try to troubleshoot through. If they're a car rider and they have a temperature in that moment at the side of their parent's car, then naturally we're going to have a conversation about how their temperature is too high to be at school today. When the students come in, so they've gotten past the temperature taking checkpoints, they're going to enter the school. They're going to grab a breakfast, whether that's through the cafeteria, or if they're a bus rider, they're going to grab a breakfast. It's going to be right there in the front hallway. These are bagged breakfasts, and they're going to go straight to their classroom. There is no more eating breakfast in the cafeteria. There's no more congregating in the cafeteria. So as soon as arrival starts at 7:30, all students will have their temperature taken checkpoint, and then they're going to grab their breakfast and they're going to take their bag of breakfast to the classroom. So students will start making their way into the classroom as early as 7:30. Okay, so that is the arrival procedure. We're going through time. We've had a great day at school. Now let's talk about dismissal. This year for dismissal, we are really excited about a new dismissal application. It's a program that we purchased. It's a software called Silent Dismissal. And what this does is it allows students to stay in their classrooms and avoids the congregating and waiting for parent pickup in the cafeteria. So our previous procedure was at 3 o'clock, the bell rings, all car riders go to the cafeteria. We are not doing that this year because that's too many students in one place. So silent dismissal is going to allow students at 3 o'clock to remain in their classrooms. And I'm going to show you a quick video of what silent dismissal looks like at another school. Here you can see a parent pulling up into the car lane. And I want to pause because what this video is not going to, it didn't show you, but I want to fill in the blanks, is that you're going to be issued a brand new parent pickup car tag that has a QR code. Staff members will be waiting outside in our car loop area in the parent pickup loop with technology like an iPad or a cell phone, and they're going to scan your car tags. You're going to get a car tag for each one of the children that you're picking up. So if you're picking up 5 kids, we're going to scan 5 QR codes. And what that does is it sends a message directly to your child's classroom that it's time to be picked up.
Evan and Silent. Guys.
All right, here the teacher was able to see that it was Evan's time to go to lane 2 of car loop. So again, when you arrive here at the school, the staff member is going to scan your tag right away. It's going to broadcast a message to your child's classroom that it's time for your child to walk down to the cafeteria and get into lane 1 or lane 2, whatever one of the 4 car loop lanes that we have. And I know I've gotten a lot of questions from staff members about this new procedure too. Will there be enough staff in the hallway? Is there enough staff in the hallway to take care of these students who are walking by themselves? Absolutely. We will have plenty of staff members on site helping students get to the location that they need to go. So I don't want to, particularly on the first floor where we have kinder, first, and second grade. I have put extra amount of staff members on the first floor. I've dedicated several staff members exclusively just to kindergarten to make sure that any kindergartner who's dismissed from their classroom is being personally walked to the lane that they need to go to. So kinder, first, and second parents, I don't want you to worry. We have that very much under control with supervision.
But we didn't see.
You can see here that the students are making their way out to the car area.
Have a great weekend.
Staying in the classroom also gives students extra amount of time to kind of decompress from the day. A student just walking right out to their vehicle. The school has 1 lane for pickup. We have 4 lanes for pickup, so it will look a little bit different, but these students are just making their way. So I'm really excited about this new software that we have because I feel like we have outgrown our previous dismissal process, not because of COVID, just because of, you know, our school family has really grown in size. And so I was ready to welcome this new procedure before COVID. So now in the times of COVID, it just makes even more sense to move to a silent dismissal program. So again, I just want to recap. For dismissal, if you're a bus rider, you're going to be dismissed through the front of the school, and they're going to get on their buses. They're going to have their attendance taken right there at the bus. They're going to get on the bus, and they're going to be dismissed in between like 3 o'clock and 3:10. That's typically our dismissal time for bus. If they are a car rider, if your child is a car rider and parent pickup, and you're coming to pick up your child in a vehicle, you're going to go through, you're going to pull into one of the lanes of car loop, any lane, it doesn't matter, one of the 4 lanes. you're gonna have your paper car tag with your QR code ready. You're gonna have it ready to be scanned. You're gonna roll down your window. A staff member is gonna come with their phone and scan your QR code. Your student will be in their classroom and they will be prompted to leave their classroom, because on the smart board in their classroom, their name is gonna pop up. And it's gonna tell them to go to lane 1 or lane 2 or lane 3, whatever, wherever it is that you are. You're gonna load, just like we typically have done, we're gonna load all 4 lanes of students before any cars start moving because of safety. So we're gonna load all those lanes. And then once all the lanes have the students in them, then it's time to be released onto Kashmir Boulevard. So I hope I've been able to answer all of your questions about arrival and dismissal. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My name is Melanie Kerrigan, and I am the Dean of Students here at Renaissance Charter School St. Lucie, and you can find my contact information on our school website. Thank you very much, and I look forward to the start of a new school year and a great school year. I'm really looking forward to greeting kids back into this building. Have a great day, guys.